Hey everybody, it's Rose Thorne. Good evening. Hope everybody's having a great night. So tonight I am doing a reaction video to Foodie Beauty's newest community post where she's telling everyone that she bought a wig for $130 and she's going to order another one as well in a different color. So this is the community post that Foodie Beauty did. Let's see how long ago. About 2 hours ago, and the community post reads, so I think I like this lace front better, pretty much better or equal quality and real human hair too. Got it on Amazon. I'm going to order a lighter brown one as well. 130 bucks versus 600. Here's the link to this one in case anyone wants one. So I guess this is the new wig right here in a burgundy color. For those who are wondering what wig she got, I pulled up the link she provided. This is the wig. That's what it looks like on the model. It doesn't look that bad, although the $600 wig, she paid 600 bucks for it. Why is she ordering yet another wig like not even a week later? So going back to this post, looking at the wig itself, looks like she's got the hairline way too far back. It's not flattering, and you can see the lace front as well. So not really sure why she's ordering yet another wig if she doesn't know how to take care of wigs properly. She absolutely trashed the $600 wig. I mean, there's really no saving it. She plucked at the hairline. The lace front was cut way too far back. Foodie, if you buy wigs, sweetheart, you should learn how to care for them first and know what to do with the lace front before you start buying others. But between the $600 wig and she bought this one and she's going to buy another one, let's do the math on that. 600 plus 260 would be almost 900 bucks spent on wigs. And she trashed the first one, so who knows what's going to happen to this one and the other one. But I wanted to get to the comments because there's a lot of great comments to this community post. So let's go ahead and react to some of those. And for those who happen to like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want, because I really do appreciate it. Elena Renee says, having been new around here this past month, never ever having heard of you prior, all of the abuse, both mental and physical, you claim to have endured at the hands of Natter, the horrible living of being under the thumb of a true narcissist, etc. I know I've been insanely triggered by this crap, but never thought I'd see someone make such a mockery of those of us who are true survivors of abuse. Honestly, Chantal, I see why so many people hate you. That got 380 thumbs up already. And I do agree that Chantal has made a mockery, absolute mockery, of those who've actually been through DV, those who might still be going through it. She's made a mockery of it for the sake of drama for her channel and for making coin. And there's no word yet created in the English or any other language to describe just how evil, vile, and rotten that is. So you're right, Elena. It is deplorable. It's evil, but Chantal, she has no conscience. And for her, anything is content, anything at all. As long as it makes money, she'll bring it on her channel. Ricky Ashtray Maroke says, thank you, Chantal. I haven't laughed this hard in years. Here's another one. Rhoda K says, that natural lace front hairline is about as convincing as Natter's love for you. Oh, great comment. Great comment. Mayor of the Gatineau Ghetto says, I like the other one better than this one. If you would have let a professional install it instead of letting a pharaoh ruin it, it would have been bomb. Too bad you were too busy chasing him to keep your appointment with her. Chantal had an appointment with the professional, but she just canceled it or she just didn't go. And honestly, I think that's an incredible waste of someone else's time. I mean, hairdressers, they've got a living to make, and it's not very nice, and it's actually quite rude to sit there and make appointments and then cancel. You're wasting somebody's time when they could be making money elsewhere. But yes, she should have gone to a professional and let them install it properly and trim the lace front and shape the wig, and it would have been great. It, the wig was not that bad, but once she and Natter got a hold of it and plucking at the hairline and cutting the lace front, it's just ruined. It's just absolutely ruined. And now here she is buying these cheap wigs off of Amazon, and they don't look that good on her. She should have stuck with the original wig and just had it done correctly, and she would have been fine. Old Darling says, isn't there a filter on your phone that will make the wig look better than it does, like the filters you use for your face? I don't know. I don't know if there's a wig filter. I don't know. But honestly, I would like to see how the wig looks on her natural face. Because showing a wig on a filtered face is one thing, but putting a wig on and showing your natural skin tone and the shape of your face changes the look of the hair and how it plays against your features. So she may be wearing this wig with the filter on, but my question is, how does it look against her skin and against the contour of her face with the filter off? It might look entirely different that way. Candy Cane says, this one looks so matted, nasty, dirty, and gross. Why'd you destroy that $600 one? Well, the easy answer, because she did not take the time to research how to take care of a wig, what to do with it, what to do with the lace front. She did not do any research. You have to do research with wigs. You have to do the whole trial and error of what colors look good on you, what styles look good on you, long versus short, curly versus straight. She did not do a research. All she knew was, I want a wig. I want a pretty wig. So she went looking online and she found a really pretty wig, and she got all obsessed around the idea of it has to be real hair. So she paid $600 for a natural hair lace front wig, and she didn't look at all the other things that go with it, like having a hair stand, how to brush it properly, how to clean it properly. And the end result has been that expensive wig that she bought has been ruined. $600 down the toilet that she could have used for other things, like, I don't know, taking the cats to the vet maybe. Yeah, $600 spent down the toilet that she could have used for other things that were much more important than a bunch of hair. The Angry Scott says, oh, thank God. I was worried you were busy taking care of all the things you swore to keep your word to do. Glad you're still hanging at the trap trying on different human suits. Debu says, girl, please don't make me laugh this hard while I'm trying to go to sleep. Cam Burglar 5000 says, I never used to believe reaction channels. They are spot on. You are with El Scammy. Why do you think he is the real man is beyond my comprehension. A real man freely admits his love. One more edit. A real adult pays bills all by themselves. Absolutely true. If you're an adult, you should pay your own stuff, not look for somebody else to pay for your stuff. And Chantal is over there supporting not just one man, but two. So she's got two man boys that she's supporting, and they're on the dole with her. And neither one of them are looking for a job. Neither one of them are looking to support themselves. So it's depending on Chantal. And I got news for Natter and Pete's. If something happens to Chantal, they are up shit creek without a paddle. They need to get real with themselves and realize the gravy train will not last forever. They need to get real and go out and get a job and start making their own money versus looking at Chantal to act as a mom and take care of both of them. But you're right, Camberger. We are spot on. The reaction channels tell the truth. We see right through Chantal and we call her out on all her nonsense, and she does not like that. She does not like that at all. Somebody pointing out all the inconsistencies to her stories and her lives. Mayor of Gatineau Ghetto says, you can never, and I mean ever, critique Dee Dee's hair again. Hers looks like someone on the cover of Hairstyle magazine compared to this Gatineau Ghetto bird's nest. Again, I say this, Chantal wants to have a pretty wig. There's nothing wrong with wanting a pretty wig. But there's a lot that goes with that. Knowing the styles and the lengths that complement your face, knowing the right colors, getting a proper wig that works with you. And something else that I want to pass along to Chantal and anybody else that may be interested with wigs that are of a longer length. The longer the length, the more work you got to put into them, the more careful you got to be. Longer wigs are just more work. So here she is. She's a novice when it comes to wigs. She's an amateur and she's choosing a long length right away. She's not even trying for a shorter length, like say an A-line bob or something like that. That might be easier for her to manage. She's choosing wigs that are longer in length, and you've got to be much more careful with them. So there's that. Beatrix Kiddo says, if you're going for the Uncle Fester with Cousin It sitting on his head, you nailed it. All you witty people in the comments, you're killing me. Lay says, I don't want to hear you joking about anyone's forehead or hair ever again. Yeah, but you know she will. You know she will. She can't help but poke at people and make fun of people. Maggie says, she looks geeked in the same clothes from yesterday, trying to cleverly hide the background because she's at Natters. Yeah, I noticed that too, that suspicious looking heart background. I wonder where she's at, y'all. What was hiding in the background? She didn't want to show she was at Natter's house. But yeah, she's wearing the same clothes that she was in yesterday. Chantal, listen, you just spent, what, $260 on 2 wigs. Girl, can't you buy an outfit from Target or something before you take these pictures? I mean, for real. For real. Can't you just buy a new outfit every other day so we see some new clothes? You think you can manage that? And while you're at it, why don't you stop by the pet store and get BBJ and Sam some cat food, okay? Just spend about 20 bucks in cat food. Can you do that? You can get cat food at the dollar store if you need to. There's no reason for them to eat cheesy poofs, all right, and ice cream. That's not the proper food for a cat. Stop with that. Cats can't eat junk food. You can. They need actual food for them. Christina says there are crisis hotlines for this. Girl, you don't have to struggle alone. The Punisher says, this wig is better than the $600 wig. Maybe now, but that wig was perfect before you and your buddy got their hands on it. Yeah, I wonder how that wig is going to look when she starts picking at it and Natter gets a hold of it. How's it going to look? It's probably going to look the same as her $600 wig. You know, he's going to mess around with the hairline. She's going to start poking at it. Next thing you know, it's going to be a hot mess, and it's going to either be in the garbage or on the floor of her bedroom somewhere. Pickle Me Princess of Ottawa says, OMG, I didn't think it looked that bad until I saw the lace. Ma'am, Ghost Bond glue spray exists. Yeah, her putting on a wig for a picture and not even bothering to like put the lace front where it belongs and glue it down and put makeup on top. Chantal, why are you taking these pictures to impress people and you don't go full Monty and just do it right? You know, put the wig on like you're supposed to. By the way, when you wear a wig, Chantal, you're supposed to wear a wig cap before you put the wig on. Do you own a wig cap? They look like a little piece of pantyhose. You put that on your head, then you put the wig on, and the wig cap helps to keep the wig clean from your scalp. It also helps it to hold on easier to your scalp. You put the wig cap on first, then you put the wig on, then you use the straps inside the band of the wig to secure it to your head if you need to. You don't just throw the wig on top of your bald head, because when you do that, it's going to slide everywhere. All right. But yeah, if you're going to take these pictures to impress people, Chantal, listen, put your makeup on, put the lace front on where you want it to go. If you got it trimmed to where a length you got it, put the makeup on top. Okay, adjust the wig to where the hairline looks right. Then take a picture. Don't just throw the wig on top of your head and take a picture. It looks sloppy. It looks very sloppy with the lace poking out like that. It looks bad. Violet Sear says that wig is hideous, but if you like it, go for it. You're known for making decisions that make you look terrible. It's just Honey Bunny says it'll look equally as crappy when you let your crackhead cut all the lace off this one. It's Good you found a cheaper wig. I'm sure he'll put that extra 450 to good use. Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm sure Natter flipped the F out when he found out she spent $600 on a wig. And he probably talked her into finding a cheaper wig. You know, what are you doing? Spending $600 on a wig. That's money that could have gone to me and gone to edibles. What are you thinking? Shame on you. Go find something cheaper. So after she spent 600 bucks on a wig and she ruined it, he talked her into getting a cheaper wig, and now she's trying to sell it to people. Oh, I bought a cheaper wig and it's so much better and it's human hair. You know, that's Natter talking. That's Natter's influence right there. That's him going to her and saying, you don't need a $600 wig, Chantal. You can get a cheaper one. You know what, Chantal? I've been telling you. I've been telling you you can find cheap, good wigs on Amazon. Didn't I say that? And honestly, it's not the cost of the wig, it's how it looks on you. You can find good wigs that are a bit cheaper than 600 bucks. And if you're a wig novice, you should not be starting out with expensive wigs to start out. You should find something cheaper and get some practice in before you go the full Monty and spend the big money on the more expensive wigs. But you did it backwards. You got the expensive wig first and you ruined it. Now you're getting the cheaper wigs after blowing 600 bucks. And so you spend $260 on two wigs and you still don't know how to wear them properly. You still don't know anything about the lace front, still don't know how to glue them down. And I'm sure that you still don't have places for those wigs to be placed when you're not wearing them. You had like one wig stand. Okay, so you got one wig stand. What about the second one? Where's that going to go? Where's it going to go? Is it going to go on the floor? I hope not. Otherwise, you've just blown and wasted almost $1,000. That's right, Sparky. Tell her she's an idiot. Yeah, exactly. Nikki C says synthetic gets matted quick, so just be sure to be gentle and take care of it like you do with all your other belongings. I will agree with Nikki. I have, yeah, that's right, Sparky. You tell her. Yeah, what's she thinking? Getting those expensive wigs and not taking the cats to the vet. You let her know. But I will agree with Nikki. Synthetic wigs, when they're not human hair, you've got to be careful because they do get matted a lot quicker. Yeah, exactly. See, Sparky, he's got strong opinions of this whole thing, don't you, boy? That's right. Synthetic wigs are made of like synthetic fibers, and let's see, they tend to get matted and they tangle up more. And also, when you brush them, the fibers come apart and they look much more frayed. That's why everybody prefers the human hair wigs because it acts more like human hair. But, you know, Chantal, she's not really going to be careful. She's not going to be careful at all. So it's probably going to be a mess within like less than 48 hours. Aquarius Dean says someone should make Chantal a starter kit. Trash boxes, one. A dying cat would just be a stuffed animal in our case. Poorly made wigs, drug of your choice, man who don't want you, several buffets in room, and a list of delusions to help you on your way. What do you think? Y'all give me a second. Sorry about that. Sparky needed something. I had to take care of my baby. Okay, back to this. No name here says, sis, this is a big hell no. Girl, what the F are you doing, Pick? This is a whole big mess. You never cease to amaze me with your ability to screw absolutely everything up. The way Natter does with food, you both ruin everything you touch. Y'all are perfect for one another. I'm giddy with excitement over the engagement announcement. There is an engagement announcement? They must be joking. Christine D says, LMAO, for being a YouTuber, you surely don't ever do your own research. Never ask wig salon questions either. This is laughable. Yeah, she's got all, you know what? She doesn't even have to go to a salon to find that information. See, even Sparky's offended by this wig. He is offended. I don't blame him for being offended. I'm offended by the wig. You know you messed up when you're offending a cat. But she's got access to all kinds of people. She's got access to online for what she wants to do. She could go online and do. Sorry about that. That's Sparky again. She could go and go online and just do some research about how to take care of a wig. There are YouTube tutorials about how to take care of a wig and what tools you need and how to style it and everything. And she's on YouTube all day long. Why can't she do her research? Why can't she do her research? There's no excuse for it. I mean, I'm not even a wig professional. I wear $20 wigs. Everybody's seen it. I have my $20 wig, and mine looks better than hers. I just spent 20 bucks on it. But then again, I know what colors look good for me. I know the length that looks good for me, the style, the shape. I know how to take care of my wigs, and they look a sight better than hers. So if I can do it, I know she can do it. Stella, hey Stella says, the look you have while you're at your degenerate's house, hiding in the corner because he won't claim you, while your elderly cat is at home alone, slowly wasting away. Congratulations to the VIP idiots for getting his rent paid, food, new clothes. Yeah, they pay for everything. They are enablers. They are yes men, and they really can't escape their role in this. They're funding all this crap. Deanna says, this wig looks about the same quality as you are as a person. Yeah, so what do you mean by that? Trashy? low class? Shabby? Those would all fit. Those would all fit. Maggie says, Chantal, I need some compliments because Natter's treating me like crap. Comments, drag Chantal. Hey, you know, she has it coming. We all know where she is. And we know she's hiding over there. So she deserves to be dragged. You know, almost $1,000 spent on wigs in less than a week. Almost $1,000 bucks. Almost 1,000. It blows the mind. Almost $1,000. And she hasn't taken the cast to the vet yet. I don't want to hear no excuses from her on that. None at all. None. None. Obviously, she's got the money. And she'll spend it when she feels like spending it. It's just that she's not taking care of things the way she needs to. Heather Jarrell says, so for $130, you get a weird come over, 10-inch forehead, and damaged looking ends. I love the air hand on the chin pose. You know, the original wig does not, I mean, okay, I don't like the ends. I don't like the ends here. They look far too fuzzy, and I don't like it. You know, that hairline's got to go. What is that? Like it's not even like in a perfect arch. You got longer in the middle and on the sides, and the fuzzy looking ends. Yeah, that doesn't look very good. But the way that the model head is it's situated on the mannequin head is a lot different than how it looks on Chantal. She's got that wig far too back and it's showing far too much forehead and very, very unflattering. It doesn't look good on her that way. Chantal's old KFC says, having fun at Natters, don't come back on here crying and expecting any kind of sympathy the next fight you have, and the wig sucks. You know, I have to agree, the wig does suck. It does suck. I mean, if I were wig shopping and I saw that wig and I saw just the back of it, those split looking ends, and that's the way it looks brand new, and that weird hairline at the back, no, that would be a definite no for me. And that's a $130 wig. I said, my $20 wig looks a lot better than that, and it's a lot thicker. Isn't that strange? I have a $20 wig that it's thicker, it looks nice, it's complimentary, and this $130 wig that she just bought, it looks bad. It looks really bad. She does not know how to shop for wigs the same way she does not know how to shop for clothes that flatter her. She picks all the wrong things that way. She needs a stylist desperately. Turn VM says she blocked out her background because she's not at home. Exactly that. She blocked out the background because everybody knows where she is and she cannot show where she's at because Natter told her that's a big no-no. Lark says, buy your wigs from Shein until you know what you're doing. You know what she needs to do, and this is not me being mean. What she needs to do is go to Party City, get some of those Party City wigs, buy some of those, and get some experience with those before she goes into the big leagues. And this is not me dragging Party City. I don't know what kind of wigs they got. I know that they're cheaper, but start off with a cheap wig if you're a wig novice. If you don't know what you're doing, start off with those first and then work your way up. And that way, when you get the expensive wigs, it will not be a waste of money. Maybe go to a wig store and try different wigs on, different colors, different textures, different cuts, different thicknesses, and see what works before you plunk your money down on something that you're going to wear. It only makes sense. Blackpink in your area says, in the words of your favorite Euphoria character, Maddie, bitch, you better be joking. I am loving this comment section tonight. I am living for it. You guys are dragging her for filth, and I am here for it. I am so here for it. And knowing Chantal, she's going to delete this post. I bet you anything she's going to delete it. I bet you anything she's going to delete it because she's not getting compliments like she wants. The biggest Beezer says, if you like it, that's what matters. I like how you remove the background. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, if she likes it, it's her head. She can wear what she wants, but personal opinion here, I think that's a bad wig. I don't think it's complimentary, considering that she has rosacea. That color of the wig would just bring it out more. It would not look good on her at all. The color, the cut, the hairline, the back hairline, it's just not good. It's just not a good wig. Probably says hideous, you, not the wig. Oh my goodness gracious. Lilu Lindsay says, if this is what you're liking, you could have saved yourself 140 bucks and got a $20 wig at Party City that looks the same. Yes, I just said that. I just said that. I'm sure Party City has similar wigs for a lot cheaper. Why not start there first? Why go for the big leagues? Why plunk down lots of money if you don't know what you're doing with wigs? You have to have an education when it comes to wigs. You have to be willing to learn what you're doing before you put a wig on. You just can't plunk it on your head and say, this is what works for me. It may not work. And if it doesn't work, you're just wasting your money. So better to do your homework first. Take yourself to school that way. Spurt says, I like the OG wig better before you let Natter ruin it, of course. You know, that $600 wig did not look bad until she and Natter got a hold of it, and it just got trashed. Now it's not worth anything. Okay. Godiva says, hello, Chantal, or should I call you Ashley? As far as the wig, please get lace fronts that are meant for Caucasian people. They will have a light colored cap and lace and will look much better the more you know. Well, I don't know if the wig that she bought was specifically for a certain skin tone. That's something I've never considered. But the more you know, I guess. 3 a.m. says, girl, if you don't bring back the black $600 one, it looks so much better on you. This one is giving me My Chemical Romance groupie vibes. I Love Cat says, the color is pretty, but for you, the red tones will probably bring out your rosacea out more, to be honest. I said that too. A medium to dark brown will be a better color. Also, I don't know if this is a human hair, but it doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it to me. I can, you know, I can spot a fake wig at 50 paces, especially when they're that obvious, and it's obvious. I could tell by the, you know, split ends at the end of the wig. That's not human hair. Not even close. That is straight up synthetic. Yeah, it does look synthetic, and like it'll not be looking so good after a couple of weeks. It doesn't look good now. Like a brand new wig looking like that, it doesn't look good now. Those if I had that wig in my hand, I'd be trimming off those ends and I'd be evening out the back of that wig because it looks a mess. It looks a hot mess. I mean, it's got, you know, you've got like the middle part is longer than the side of the back. I'd be taking some scissors and clip, 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 and just making it all even to where it looks a bit more natural. Also, the hairline is too far back for the next wig. Be sure to bring it forward a couple of inches and install it there. And leave the baby hairs wisp on the next one too. So you guys are giving her all this wig advice, and she should already know this stuff. And if she took it to a professional, if she took the original wig to the installer, we wouldn't be having to go through all this. She wouldn't have to buy 2 additional wigs. If she had done what she was supposed to do and go get it properly installed and talked to the professional and gotten advice and information about how to take care of the wig, she wouldn't have to spend an additional $260 on wigs. She's spending the extra money on the wigs because she effed up the first wig. And that is a crying shame. $600 down the toilet just because she was too impatient and stupid and didn't want to do her homework. Sarah D says, when the background is photoshopped, so we don't see the trap. Yeah, we know that. Prettiest Go says, you should have waited and let crackhead scissor hands cut this one up instead of the $600 one. Oof. Princess Cannibalist says, the other one is better. This will shed and it's synthetic, so you'll have to use to no low heat. You didn't have the expensive one installed properly. You also need special shampoo and caps with synthetics. And still the lace needs to be cut properly, and you still need to blend the lace with foundation and powder in the part too. For the best look with fair skin, you should take foundation on the tip of a beauty blender to the front of the part. That also looks like a fixed part, which means you can't change the part. If you try, it would look weird. Agreed. That part in that wig is fixed like that. There is no changing it. There is no doing a comb over, nothing. Once a style like that is fixed in place, you cannot mess with it. You just can't. So, you know, you got what you got, Chantal. You should have stuck with the other wig. Let's see. Dan says, you're literally helping a man hide you. Do you really have no self-respect? This is insane. Since when have you ensured you have covered the entire background? When she's at Natter's and she doesn't want to get yelled at by Natter that he's showing the trap house and he's not allowing her to do that. That's why she's doing that, because she doesn't want to get yelled at. Because she knows if she were to take a picture over there, showing the background, she's going to hear it from him. I told you not to stream over here. I told you not to show people that you're at my house. She fixed the background so she can say, well, I didn't show the house, Natter. I didn't show them where I was. You're safe. Yeah, she did it just for that reason. Dumb Shrimp says, you're the only person I can think of that could throw a brand new wig on and still look unclean. Well, that's because she is. She's always wearing those dirty clothes she's had on for 2 days. So she's wearing 2-day-old clothing, brand new wig, and expecting it all to rock together. No, it doesn't rock together. It doesn't look good at all. Claw says, I'd adjust the part if you can. This is why kids these days think side parts look like comb overs. Dumb Vegan Chick says, when you can literally pick the size of your forehead, so you choose a 7 head. Oh, you guys are brutal. You're absolutely brutal. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Next comment. Ivanka says, don't listen to anybody. You look fab in that wig. And we're utterly creative with that background Photoshop. Definitely should get one in blonde and jet black. Can't wait to see them on you. Ivanka, listen, can we talk? You're over there suggesting for her to get a jet black wig. No, absolutely not. That jet black wig would be too strong for her skin tone. It would wash her out. It would be too severe. And as far as her looking fab in the wig, did you take a look at the picture of the wig at the back? Girl, come on. Come on. Woman to woman, come on. Look at the picture of the, look. Okay? Wait a minute. Look at the back of that wig. Look at the hairline. That looks good. Look at the ends. That looks good? No, absolutely not. It doesn't. and it will look even worse on her. She would, as bad as those ends are, she would make it worse. I'm telling you right now, it's a synthetic wig. She's going to comb at it really roughly and just make it fray even more. It's going to be a hot, sizzling hot mess. Let's see. Odd says should call it a lace back because it sits 80 miles behind your forehead. Yeah, she's got it too far back. She needs to bring it closer to the front. Why is it so far back? Let's see. Summer Flower says, okay, so here's what we're supposed to believe. You're not at his place, but just decided to suddenly disappear for no concernable reason. Meanwhile, he's at home with Ashley, who we made a plate of food for, but she won't go on live stream with him. Everyone knows you're there, and Ashley doesn't exist. Even if you have to know how embarrassing this is, everyone is laughing at both of you. Yeah, we are laughing. We're laughing because they're both lying. We know they're lying. And all we want, all the people want is just tell the truth, both of you. Just come right out and say the truth. All this lying is bullshit. We know the truth. It's time to confess the truth. Natter, you're seeing Chantal. Chantal, you're seeing Natter. Whatever you guys do in private is your business. Whatever the arrangement is your business. Just stop all this lying. You're both adults. Do the adult thing and tell the truth. The deception is not working. People have caught on to the game. They know what's up. Just come out and say what it is. Say what it is. Just Me says, this is a perfect for the phrase pig in a wig. And for those of you that thinks it's not nice, go look it up on Google and thank me later. Nice editing the background so no one knows where you are. Lame. Diamond Form says it looks fried. So yeah, I guess it looks more real in that sense. Ugh. You know what? If you're spending $130 on a wig, it should not look fried straight out of the box. The end should not look like that, straight out of the box. It would look more like that if you took it out of the box and you were combing it real rough and not doing what you should. But to come straight out of the box or the bag and it looks like that, it's not good. Not good at all. No, not at all. Let's see. Nikita says, sorry, but it looks awful. Perhaps it has something to do with the person wearing the wig. Could be. Could be. Crispy Nugget says, Amazon lied to you, girl. Ma'am, just no. Sixth grade school pick vibe. Oh, my goodness gracious. Mom Cat says, we're not stupid and you are not a good liar. We know, Chantal. Don't think we don't. And the wig is a hard no. Even if you pose like you're taking glamour shots, still an awful wig. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It is an awful wig. It doesn't look good on her. The color isn't right. And that back hairline is killing me. Those frayed ends are, look, okay, wait a minute. Is the hairline supposed to look like that? I don't think so. What is this? Wait. Right here. Do you see this? Look. That don't even look natural. Look how it falls. Nope. Nope. It's a hard no for me. I pass on that. I would definitely pass on that. Even if they offered the wig for $5, I'd still pass on that. It's not worth $2. That's my opinion. PP says, just watch Koki cook you a steak. Everyone knows you're there. You are so childish. 38 going on 12. Yeah. You know what? Koki cooking a steak. Who in the crap is buying him steaks? Steaks are expensive. Who in the crap is going to buy him expensive steaks? Not Ashley. Chantal. Chantal's over there buying Koki steaks for dinner. And her too. Yeah, they're having a very nice dinner tonight. He wouldn't be able to afford that on his own. It's a dead giveaway, him eating that expensive food. That's directly because of Chantal. Kilani says, in case anyone wants one, haha, girl, you got jokes today. Tutorial says, yo, that's horrifying. I agree. Wine is a girl's best friend says, she probably thought that she was going to look just like the model, but ended up looking like Chucky. Okay. Oh my goodness, dragged for filth, dragged for filth. Toronto says it's not virgin or raw, it's mixed synthetic. Yes, yes to all of that. This synthetic. That's not real hair. No, it ain't. It's too stiff. I can tell it's too stiff. This hairline's a dead giveaway. All those frayed ends. It's not falling like natural hair. Nope, 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 nope. Not natural hair. Synthetic. Chantal, why are you paying 130 bucks for synthetic? Why aren't you going for the natural hair? Why? You can buy a nice natural hair wig for probably less than that. Less than that. What are you doing spending 130 bucks on synthetic? It won't last that long. It'll fray up. What are you doing? Let's see. Let's see. House Carathian says you paid 130 whole ass dollars for that girl. Yes, she did. And she wants to buy two of them. That's the worst part. She wants to buy two of the same in different colors. Two of the same. So two bad wigs. When she had one good wig and she messed it up. She completely effed that wig up. Let's see. Laura Lee says when Chantal wears this wig, she goes by the name Ashley. What? It's a wig for her different personalities, perhaps. Let's see. Everybody talking about the other wig was better until she trashed it. Dana says, so you're not allowed to go live or simply post a pic without removing any evidence so we can go live and get all the traffic on his channel. I'm so glad I canceled my subscription. You throw your VIBs away in the trash whenever he tells you. I've learned. I pray more people will stop paying for Natter to abuse you and all of his bills. He doesn't abuse her, though. Natter doesn't abuse Chantal. She gives up the money willingly, knowingly, and eagerly. She's got a choice. She's got a place to live. She chooses to go to the trap house. She chooses to spend time there. She chooses to pay for his groceries, his bills, his rent. All of that she does is a choice. He's not forcing her to anything. She's making choices here. So he's not holding her hostage or forcing her to give up the money. She's doing it of her own accord. He's not forcing her to do crap. She's doing this because she wants to. She's doing it because she's desperate for attention. And she, in her own words, has said she's addicted to him. So, you know, she gets what she gets. She wanted a crackhead. She paid for a crackhead. She got a crackhead. End of story. Pugasaurus says, respectfully, it's heinous. Again, I agree. I concur with that. World Traveler says, thank you for the link. Who doesn't love the I'm a herpes-ridden stripper in a shady club by the airport look? Oh my goodness, the comments section is gold tonight. It is absolute gold. And I'm covering it now because I know Chantal, she's going to get rid of this. She's going to get mad. She's going to get rid of it. Let's see. Random Nothing says, oh, this is Ashley. We get it now. Yeah, like different wigs, different personalities, I guess. Let's see. Zarek says, what I understand you to be saying is that you spent $730 for 2 cat pee pads. And that's exactly how they're going to end up. They're going to end up on her bedroom floor, and the cats are going to use them for pee pads, maybe because the litter boxes are too dirty for them to go in. So don't blame the cats. Cats will go in the litter box when the litter box is clean. If it's so filthy they can't even climb in it, they go elsewhere. Don't blame the cats. The cats are just doing what they got to do where they got to do it. That's right. You tell her, Sparky. She's just ridiculous. I know. He hates the wig too, don't you, boy? You hate the wig. And you tell her that wig's hideous. Tell her. Tell her that wig is nasty. Take it off, Chantal. Yeah, I agree. I agree, big boy. Minka Ducati says, that's certainly unique. I'm sorry I haven't laughed this hard in years. Damn, do better. It looks fake as hell and like a goth teen from the mid-90s and not in a good way. It's not a lace front. It's a regular wig. You got ripped off. Yes, she did. She got ripped off because that wig is horrible. That wig is horrible. If I have $130, I'm not going to spend it on a wig like that on Amazon. Not at all. Just from the pictures, it just looks really, really bad. LB says this looks freaking terrible. I agree with that also. Dizzy Vitsa, I can't pronounce that name. Sears Portrait Studio vibe circa 1989. I would have said glamour shots, but missing the glam. Sorry, not the color for you. All my 70-plus-year-old Zias have this hair color from a box. Dark brown, blonde ombre, not this. Yeah, I think the dark brown would look the best on her. Something not too dark, something not too light, kind of in the middle there. Maybe even like a golden blonde, like a strawberry blonde, perhaps, would be the lightest you could go. But definitely not dark black. No dark colors, no extreme colors. But really what she needs to do is go into a shop and try on different wigs and different colors and see what works for her skin tone, her real skin tone, not her filter skin, her real skin, and see what works. Because if she's around Natter and she's trying to play the femme fatale, she needs to find a wig that looks good on her natural skin versus the phone filter, because that's what he has to look at, is her real self. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see here. Noni the Boo says, the lace is not supposed to be that long, LOL. You're supposed to cut it out along the hairline to match your hairline. We should see lav laying on top of your forehead. I'm dead from laughter. All Mine says, oof, the filters are working overtime here. How did you find a studio that still takes glamour shots? Well, I wouldn't call that a glamour shot, but okay, I get the reference. Sane Isal says, it's a nah for me, dog. It screams Trailer Park Sally with her Meemaw's midlife crisis wig. Oh my God, I haven't laughed this like this in so long. Let's see. Let's see. Valerie says, this wig ain't it. You were better off with the one you destroyed. Yeah, I agree. That wig was okay. That wig was all right, and she messed it up. Her and Natter, her and Natter, they both destroyed it. And he's not a hairdresser, so what was she thinking? Let him touch it anyway. He can thread eyebrows, and he threaded her widow's peak, but he's not a hairdresser. Why was she letting him touch that wig? Don't trust a person who doesn't know what they're doing with your wigs, especially one that costs $600. Are you crazy? Let's see. Everybody's saying it looks awful. Kathy L says, friendly advice. Please don't buy wigs while you're at Natter's getting high. It's not a good idea. Just saying. Yeah, this wig situation, it just feels like an impulse buy. Like, I'm high, I'm stoned, and I'm shopping online. So let me just do some impulse buy purchases. It's screaming that all day long. Chantal's ass says, the lace is not supposed to show. No, it ain't. Go get it properly installed at a wig shop. Learn how to take care of it. Wigs need washing. Brush it gently. But she's not going to do that. Even when she had the other wig, the $600 wig, she wasn't? Did I just say wasn't? What the heck is that? She was not brushing it softly and respectfully. She was just raking the brush through it. And I was watching her going, no, please don't do that. You're going to ruin it. And what did I say? She ruined it. She ruined it. Rex Manning says, I think it's on backwards. Adriana Del Risco says, why does this wig looks like it's dry as fuck and needs a hot oil treatment? How does a wig have dead ends? I'm so confused. Because it's synthetic, it's not human hair. And honestly, for a brand new wig, it should not have those frayed ends. It should not. It should not. It absolutely should. It's a synthetic wig. Synthetic wigs will do that if you treat them roughly. Those ends should be smooth out of the box or out of the bag. For them to be frayed right out of the box of the bag, no. That's a hard no for me. That's a wig that I would send back and go, I don't want this. I'm not happy here. The wig already looks like it's been worn out and put away wet. You can have it back. I wouldn't even wear it once if it looked like that. It just would not be a good look. Let's see. Let's see. All right. All right. I'm looking for a good comment here. Squeaky Rabbit says needs professional installation. Cheap wig equals low quality hair that will start to mat up and tangle quickly. Yeah, I've owned lots of synthetic wigs. They are a pain in the ass. I will just go ahead and say it. They're a pain in the ass because it's the synthetic fibers. You got to be extremely careful with brushing them, taking care of them. They will mat up really, really quickly. And synthetic wigs tend to be much more itchy too, especially in hot weather. It gets really hot, and you'll sweat more compared to a human hair wig. And she's buying a cheap wig. She's going to hate it. She's going to hate it. It's going to be real itchy. She's not wearing a wig cap. It's going to be really uncomfortable. So expect that the synthetic wig is going to be trashed in less than 48 hours after wearing it once. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. Looking for a good comment. I'm looking for a good one. Uh, Amalia Campbell says, this wig makes you look like you're in your 50s. Not the best wig choice and change the color. Please don't ever pay $150 for a wig again. Honestly, I think Chantal should absolutely halt all wig shopping, not spend any more money on wigs until she learns what looks good on her and how to take care of a wig. If you're not gonna invest the time in learning what links look good on you and what colors and how to properly care for them, you have no business buying a wig. If you're not willing to put the time in the education, you really should just hold off on buying a wig until you get all that, Chantal. Because until then, you're wasting your money on things that within like a day or two are just going to be ruined. Absolutely ruined. Uh, Shazian says she looked at herself and thought Kate Winslet. Well, she's not Kate Winslet and she's not Rose. Looking for Jack on the Titanic. If that's the look she was going for, she failed. Let's see. All right. Uh, Suzanne Sylvia says it will not go well with your engagement necklace at all. Curious, can you go 1 hour without talking about your hair, lashes, lips, or any part of your body? No, she's got to bring all that stuff up. And she deliberately does that. She brings up parts of her body or her widow's peak or whatnot when she has run out of things to say, which is often, and she wants to do a deflection away from people talking about Natter. Like she'll talk about Natter, then she'll divert to, you guys like my widow's peak? Or do you see my widow's peak? That's her deflecting from something she doesn't want to talk about. Carrie Traeger says, haha, this isn't it, girl. The other one would have been half decent if you'd had it fitted professionally like you were meant to do. And if it was brown, not black. This looks like 90s, but the cheap wig version. Let's see. Let's see. Catherine H says, you can't get a human hair wig for $130, period. Yeah, trying to find a real human hair wig for like 130. Well, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Uh, that's not a human hair wig. As a matter of fact, just to check, since this is the listing, hold up. Let's see. Let me take a look at this listing. Human hair. I'm wanting to see if it's a real human hair wig. All right, I just want to see. Blah blah blah. It says hair quality, 100% Brazilian virgin Remy human hair wig. No shedding, no tangles, no lice. If that's human hair, man, it's bad. It's real bad. This straight up, it looks uh like synthetic to me. It looks like synthetic to me. Let's see if the other colors look better. See, this is something that Chantal should have gotten, like something like that color, or even something like that. That would be too light. That's definitely no. That's a bad color for her. That definitely is a bad color. But something like this or that would have been better. That doesn't look like human hair to me. It looks too stiff. How could it be human hair? How could it be human hair? It doesn't look natural. People are telling her to go get it professionally installed. Purplicious says the other wig looked more realistic. This hairline is way too far back and the part is not flattering. It looks cheap. Yes, it does. The part is not flattering for her. You know, she doesn't have any hair underneath the wig and, you know, just way too much forehead and way too much of her at the top of her head with that kind of a part. You know what she needs? She needs a wig with like some short bangs in the front, like going across the forehead, maybe long and straight or curly or something. She does not need a wig with like the deep part. She needs to stay away from those. She needs kind of like a soft part or some short bangs in the front or layered bangs. No deep parts like that. No deep parts. All right. Let's see. People are saying a lot of people saying they don't like the wig. Let's see. People are asking, do we call the wig Ashley? Oh, goodness. Somebody saying Canadian hillbilly vibes. Uh, GM says, why is the wig only on half your head? I think it has a lot to do with the fact that she's got the wig too far back and the hairline is just too like over on one side. And she could fix that. But I really think that's the problem. She put the wig off slanted to one side. I don't know why she did that, but she did. But not a good look. You know, the wig is supposed to be worn like straight up, not like slanted to one side. People are saying they like the other wig better. But, you know, even if she gets this wig professionally installed, if it is synthetic and it doesn't look like it's really good quality, she's going to hate it. If she's not going to wear a wig cap, she's going to hate it. It's going to itch. Oh, is it going to itch? She's going to be pulling that thing off within a day. She's going to wear it for a minute and feel glamorous. And then the next hour, when it starts to get hot and itchy, she's going to pull it off and say, it's just too hot. I can't deal with it. Starry Night says it's not on right. The lace shouldn't be showing. No, it shouldn't be showing. The idea of a lace front is it helps to hold the wig onto your head. You're supposed to blend that in with your makeup on your face. And, you know, you should not see the lace when you put it on. It's not supposed to show like that. Let's see. Claudia says, you have no idea what style or color of the hair suits you. Ask professionals before wasting money on wigs. She could do that. She can ask professionals. And here's something else. Something that everybody should know. There are websites There are websites and pages where you can do like a virtual try on of different hairstyles and different hair colors. I've done them myself. If you want to know what colors suit you, what you can do is find a site where you can take a picture and you can use them for free. Take a picture of yourself, upload it to the site, and then try on different hairstyles and different lengths and different colors to see what looks good with your face. And that way it might help you make better choices with getting a different kind of haircut or even buying a wig. Just trying on different colors and styles before you start wig shopping or going off to the salon to get a particular haircut or color or dye. And see, Ashley says the style is no, the color is fine, but take your wig to somebody that knows what to do. So there's all these different comments, but very few people thought this looked good. Everybody was basically in agreement that this is not a good look for her. This is not a good color. I agree. She's got the rosacea, and without the filters, I'm sure her face looks different. Her skin tone is different, and this deep burgundy would not be a good color for her because of that. Also, this deep heart. I mean, what the F is that? It would look better if she straightened the hairline to where it's more centered as opposed to off to the side. And hello, this lace. Hello, lace. No, we're not supposed to see that, Chantal. Your lack of knowledge about wigs is showing like right here, sis, right here. So that's it for this react video to her community post. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a most pleasant evening and please take care. Bye-bye.